We have looking good and feeling fierce. You guys see that? Which is so funny because look, we have a lioness card. That's why I was like, you guys have a lioness spirit right now. So why are you on edge? There's something that's got cancers in this energy of like, don't mess with me. I don't want to put up with any mess from anyone.
I usually give away my best, but get into this reset. Get into this reset. Get into this reset.
Welcome to the Third Eye Cancer Tarot channel. I'm so happy that you were able to join me. This reading is going to be for anyone with cancer anywhere in their birth chart, okay? So the energy that I pull on, this could be happening to you right now. It could be past energy. It could be future energy. So you just have to take it how it resonates, and you should never force it to fit. This can also be happening to somebody that's around you, somebody that you know, or somebody that's in your energy. So you can also take that into consideration as well. Also, please know that not every reading will resonate, okay? So some readings may be for you, but some readings they just simply won't. So again, don't force it to fit. This is going to be the very first reading on the Third Eye Cancer Tarot channel, and I'm so happy that you guys are able to join me. I'm just happy that you're here, and we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to see whatever comes out, okay? So I already shuffled the cards, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them again now that you're here. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors and spirit guides. Please give me the energy for Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Those who have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, please give me the energy for Cancers. Cancers. The energy of people who have Cancers anywhere in their birth chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Cancers anywhere in their birth chart. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors and spirit guides. Please give me the energy for Cancers. Those who have Cancers anywhere in the birth chart. What is it that you want them to know? Those watching this video, what is it that you want them to know? Okay, Cancers, here we go. What's the underlying energy for Cancers right now? Underlying energy we have is posse. You may be someone, there may be someone in your life who requires your assistance and support. If you're pondering whether to extend a helping hand, you certainly can. It will not have a detrimental impact on you, but can provide reassurance to that individual that you have their back. So, Cancers, right now, somebody may be giving you a call. This could be somebody that's in your circle, a close friend of yours. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a child. But there's somebody that is close to you that has you on their mind, okay? Maybe you've just spoken to someone, but there is an underlying energy here. Now, it didn't come out necessarily, so this is kind of just a side note, but there is someone that you know and are familiar with who wants to get in touch with you. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for Cancers? Obstruction. So maybe there's somebody in your energy, Cancers, that perhaps needs some assistance but is unable to get it at this time, or you block this person perhaps. Is that what's going on? Look at what we have here. Say less. That also came out too. So there could be somebody in your energy right now, Cancers, that you're not talking to, or for some reason or another, they're not reaching out to you, but they have you on their mind. Okay. So this could be a posse member or, or somebody who is close to you, like a friend or a family member. Um, but I wonder why. I wonder who this person is and why they're reaching out, or why they haven't been reaching out. Hmm. Let's read what it says. Let's read what it says. So we have obstruction. Be careful about whom you surround yourself with and what you allow into your life. This could hinder your uphill climb towards your goals. Someone may be a wolf in sheep's clothing, or an opportunity that seems too good to be true may indeed be just that. Trust your instincts. So you know what I'm getting with this, Cancers? Like right off the bat, like right off the bat. This is telling me that there is someone who you are close to. Okay, this is somebody that's in close proximity, or there is someone, right? Even if this isn't you, there's somebody that's coming up in this reading that's in the energy of someone else, and they want to reach out. Maybe they have, perhaps, but they are being obstructed from doing so. Um, and we don't know why. We don't know why you aren't speaking to this person, or why someone is restricting communication with this person, but that is taking place here at this time. We have say less here. Sometimes it's necessary to speak up, but at other times there is a need to stay silent. You're receiving downloads and messages from others that require thoughtful listening. Sit with these messages and learn to interpret them in a way that can help you move forward with your decisions. So, this is kind of giving me the energy of someone that you could be talking to, or someone that you know who they want to talk to you, and maybe they called you and you let them on read, or they text you, they called you, or they called you, you left them on read. They called you and they left a voicemail and you didn't return their call, or perhaps you said you would call this person back and you never did, or is someone that texted you and you left that person on read. There's some particular reason why there's communication that's being obstructed here, and we don't want to necessarily know why. Um, we've gotten some mixed messages here, so I'm not 100% sure why this person is being left on read, but they definitely are. Let me get one more card. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Why is this obstruction in communication happening for Cancers? Why is this happening for Cancers? Tell me more. Why is this happening for Cancers? Survivor. I've never gotten this card before in this deck. That is so interesting. And it says, Survivor, numbers 103. You may have experienced something life-changing where you had to fend for yourself or fight for your life. And since then, you've been in survival mode, constantly scanning for potential threats. Okay. Your guides want you to know that you are safe from harm and encourage you to adopt a thriving mentality. So basically, what this is saying is that um, there's something that Cancers have gone through. Okay. There's something that you've gone through, or somebody that's close to you has gone through, where it's kind of put you in a position of survival mode, or you have restricted communication, and or any kind of movement. I'm getting this is just beyond talking. This is also um, by action. You are restricting how you spend your time, who you talk to, because you want to make sure whoever is in your life, or whoever you're communicating or dealing with, has your best interest in mind. Um, this is a survival instinct. So there was something that triggered this kind of behavior from you, from Cancers, or a person in Cancer's energy. And look what we have here under the deck. We also we have a lioness energy here. you may be feeling like very protective of yourself. Like you're not putting up with anything. Like, stop. I'm not going to, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. Um, I don't want to hear from you, talk to you, deal with you, unless I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have my best interest in heart. That's the energy that I'm getting. Point blank, period. You're stopping it at the door. So I need to figure out what has got cancers in this energy right here. We're going to go into that. So right off the bat, I'm just going to tell you the numbers that we have here that we're seeing. So we have the numbers 8. Okay. The numbers 8 could be significant. The number 7 could be significant. The number 4 could be significant. We also have 17, 71, 34, 43, 13, 31. And I think I said the number 8. Also, 78 could be significant. 87 could be significant. I think I said 87. And 4, the number 4, 47, 74. This could be an age, a year, an address. These could be prominent numbers that you see very often. But we do have these numbers here. So if those numbers show, if I just mentioned those numbers and they mean something to you, then this reading may resonate with you even more. Okay, so let's find out why cancers are in such a defensive mood. Oh, I wanted to pull this card for you guys too. We have looking good and feeling fierce. You guys see that? Which is so funny because look, we have a lioness card. That's why I was like, you guys have a lioness spirit right now. So why are you on edge? There's something that's got cancers in this energy of like, don't mess with me. I don't want to put up with any mess from anyone. So there is a lioness energy here. So you could be looking good or you could just be feeling fierce. You could be looking good, feeling fierce, or in this energy of like, don't mess with me because you just got through dealing with something here and you could be recovering and you just don't want to talk about it or deal with it. Okay. So we have looking good and feeling fierce. I'm going to keep this out. And it says here, take pride in your appearance and demeanor while cultivating inner strength and resilience. Celebrate your unique qualities, practice self-love, and face challenges with determination and grace. When you feel good about yourself and radiate inner strength, you can conquer anything. So you guys could also be working on something right now that you're not talking about or telling anybody else about, and maybe, you could be a little defensive about that. And this could be in regards to your appearance as well. You could be working on your appearance or feeling like you need to work on your appearance, and that could just bring out the lioness in you. So maybe you're very protective about that. Okay. So let's look into what it is that you guys have experienced here that's got you in the survival mode. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides. What's got cancers in this survival mode? Hang on a sec, guys. What's got cancers in this survival mode, spirit guides? What's got cancers in this survival mode? Why are you guys in survival mode? It says you've experienced something life-changing. Okay. So you're definitely on a path towards greatness. That's what you expect. You're expecting to achieve greatness here. That's what it's telling me here. You guys could be on a journey to find great fortune, wealth, money, and stability. And that just kind of seems like your focus right now. So if anything that comes off as pulling you away from that, it could cause some kind of reaction. But what is it right now that, or what was it that Cancer's experienced that was life-changing, that's got Cancers in this survival mode? What's got Cancers in survival mode? What's got Cancers in survival mode? Okay, so a message. A message about what? Okay. Okay, so Cancers, you may have gotten some kind of a message that, oh gosh, Okay. So Cancers, most recently you could have gone through some kind of a life-changing event here where you decided or you've got some kind of message. We have 7 here again. We have 7 and 7 here. 7, 8. Yeah. So you've gotten some kind of a message here. This could be in regards to your finances. I'm getting finances here that could have you in this kind of survival mentality. This could also be a job loss. I'm getting a job loss or a loss of a home or some kind of stability here. Yeah, I'm getting a job loss or some kind of something about a home. Maybe you lost a job, this could be a contract if you're a small business owner or a business owner. This could be a loss of a contract, some kind of disappointing news. I'm not getting this as really great news. I'm getting this news was fairly disappointing and it could have affected your finances. This could also be mortgage. Um, this could be job. Again, it could be contract. I feel like it's work related. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. What's this message about specifically? Tell me more. Tell me more about this life-changing event that Cancers can't make it up. What does it say? What does it say, guys? Change. Not only a change, a stressful change. Oh my God. Look at that. You guys have gone through some kind of a stressful, traumatic change in your life that's got you in survival mode. So this is possibly, I don't know, maybe it's a bill. Maybe it's a debt. Maybe you had to move, change residences. Whatever this was stressful. This is stressful for you. And this could have also caused some kind of an illness, I'm getting. So this could have affected your health. This could be stress. This could be this could be high blood pressure, cholesterol, weight gain. I don't know. This could also be, I'm getting something that could have affected Cancer's appearance here. Because we have looking good and feeling fierce. So maybe you're trying to or build up the strength to get back to where you were or where focus more on that to make yourself feel a little bit better. Things that you can control currently. But yeah, I'm getting that you guys went through some kind of a stressful life change. I feel like it could be a move. It could also be a change of a job or a loss of a job. You could also be working really hard right now. Okay, really working hard right now. You may feel like you have to work very hard to just make money, but you could be trapped. Okay, give me one more card. What is it that Cancers have experienced? Okay. Okay. So some of you could also have gotten news of a child. Oh, okay. This could be news of a child or news of some kind of relationship here. So we do have major life changes here. You could have gotten pregnant, or this could also be, I'm getting pregnancy. This could be pregnancy, or it could be a new business or a new business opportunity, a partnership potentially. I'm not getting so much of a partnership. I'm actually getting more child. And you could also be stressed, and this is not for everybody, right? Because not everybody has children, but this could be a stressful situation where there's a child involved, where maybe you have to move with a child or you have responsibilities of a family or somebody that needs to be taken care of. And that person may be a gift, right? In a way, having that person in your life as a person, can be a gift, but that can also be stressful. A child could have also gotten sick. That could have also stressed someone as well. Someone may have had to move back to their childhood home or childhood, like their hometown. And even if it's not moving, it could also be just getting a notice of having to move. This could also be an eviction. Jesus. I'm sorry, Cancers. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't laugh. Tell me more about this. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides. Mm, mm. Contemplation, apathy, seclusion, closed, lack of risk, boredom, and demotivation. So, and this is Cancer energy as well. So, 4 cups. So, you may not be wanting to talk about this. Cancers, somebody may have tried to approach you to talk to you about what it is that you're going through right now. And this is telling me right now, you don't really want to talk about this. This could be a Pisces energy, Libra energy. Someone may have tried to approach you about this or approach you just in general. And you may have turned this person away because you weren't ready to talk about something. Tell me more about what cancers were disappointed about or turned away. What is it that cancers turned away or turned down? Or what are they apathetic about? Because it looks like you're closed off to something. And it could be closed off because, I mean, when you go through things like this, right? Because this is a major life change. You are going through a lot. It's a major transition. If you have to really do something like change jobs, right? Or move, pick up and move, like moving is a big deal. So if you're having to do something like this, then yeah, you may not want to talk about it, right? Or this could be somebody else in your energy, cancers. But I feel like this is Cancer's energy. So I just feel like you guys have been going through a rough time. It could be multiple things. It could be a job. It could be health. It could be where you live, money, and it could also be a child. If you have a child could be sick, or you could have a child. Maybe you got pregnant, but you didn't want to. You weren't thinking about that. Maybe it was like an unexpected pregnancy. Or maybe you sorry if this is the story for any of you, if you've gotten if you know that you were pregnant or you were pregnant and then something happened where there's a miscarriage or something like that, or now maybe something has you become sick and now having kids is in question, something like that, something major. Okay, so the devil card just popped right on out. So what it is that cancers are, it looks like what you guys don't want in your life is anything that's toxic. And that came out very, very clearly. If you even get the hint or the whiff that there is any kind of toxic energy coming towards you, you're shutting it down. You're actually afraid. You're very guarded at this time. It looks like you guys are completely closed off um, to any kind of toxic relationships, situationships, or behaviors. Yeah, any kind of immature behaviors. Yeah. So you're being extra careful about who you surround yourself. Like, this is exactly what this is. Okay. I mean, this is a very clear and easy reading. There's nothing complicated about this. Give me one more card. What are cancers obstructing right now at this time? Okay. And this is because you dealt with something that was toxic in the past. Okay. That's exactly what happened. There was some kind of toxic, you may have had some kind of you dealt with some kind of toxic relationship or partnership, or this could also be a bad habit. So this could be a person or it could be a thing. I can pull on that and I can see more clearly like what this could have been specifically for you. In fact, like, let's see what happened in the past where right now cancers are in this energy of like, I'm not dealing with that anymore, and you have regrets about having dealt with it in the past. So this is kind of like, this is like huge regret and remorse for having dealt with something very toxic in the past. Okay. Now, the regret, like intuitively, what I'm picking up is whatever it is that was toxic in the past that cancers are regretting, it could have led to this. It could have caused this. It could have caused cancers to be in survival mode. So I'm getting the message like, if I hadn't have did this or if I hadn't have done that, then I wouldn't be in this energy right now. But because I did this, now because I was involved with this, now I have to deal with the repercussions and I'm just not dealing with it anymore. So that's what I'm getting. Let's see how we're doing on time. Okay, so we're almost 30 minutes in. So let's look at what this toxic thing is here in your life that was here. Um, what deck do I want to use? Okay, so I know what deck I want to use. But where is it? Okay. I'm going to get the Graffiti deck. I actually love this deck. It's got, I don't know. I think maybe 200 cards. I'm not sure. But it is really great. So I'm just going to pick, I'm going to choose the deck. And let's see. Let's see what comes out. So I'm going to cleanse it really fast. Let me get some Florida water really fast, guys. Okay. Ancestors and spirit guides. This is a really thick deck, guys. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides. What was it that was toxic that cancers dealt with in the past that has in this energy of being closed off? Because it is a closed off energy. It is a very apathetic. So this did happen in the past. So this is not present energy. This has already taken place. Okay. This is the energy that I'm not putting up with this anymore. Okay. So we need to figure out what it is that you dealt with in the past that's got you in this energy, and has put you in this position of hardship, because it does seem like it is a hardship. Now, we do have looking good and feeling fear, so you might be dealing with it, right? And people may look at you from the outside looking in and be like, oh, she's fine. They may not know what you've been through, right? But that doesn't mean that this isn't still affecting you on a very deep level. So what is it that was toxic, so that we can get more clarity for the people that this is resonating for? Oh, what was it that was toxic? What was it that was toxic? What was it that was toxic in Cancer's past that's got them in this energy here? We got underdog, underestimated, and overlooked. That could be you. That may be like how you feel inside. Like maybe you feel disappointed about, I don't know. It just could be just you feeling disappointed about your life and how people see you. Maybe you feel like people don't think that you will achieve greatness. Or maybe you feel like in the past, maybe people thought one thing of you and you were, really completely different. Maybe you feel misjudged, right? Um, and it says overlooked. So maybe there's something where, maybe it was a job that you applied for and you didn't receive it, and you feel like you were overlooked for that job, right? Um, or maybe it could be like if you own a business, say for instance, and this could be like true for me. I don't know if this could be true for you, but maybe it's that you own a business, right? And you could be a small business, right? You could be small and mighty, or it could just be like you, the main person, putting in a lot of the work, and people may see you out there accomplishing and doing things, and they may see you and value your work up into a point. Maybe they don't acknowledge, in most ways, maybe like monetarily, where it would really help you out. Maybe they underestimate you or overlook you for certain jobs, opportunities, because they feel like maybe you just don't have the chops to do it. Right? Oh, All right, Cancers. So you have somebody that's in your energy that wants to talk to you, who wants to call you, who wants to be in your life. Maybe they have reached out to you and you block them, or it didn't. They may not even. They haven't. They don't even have to. I'm sorry, I hit the mic. They don't even have to have hit you up. Okay, recently. It could be as small as them liking a photo, following a certain page that you created, sending you a message through somebody else, or making sure that they are seen. This person, whoever this person is, was a user, and you had a toxic relationship with this person in the past. Specifically, this person used you financially and could have put you in a position where it affected your finances to the point where you could have lost a home, you could have lost a job, you could have lost something because you were caring for this person. This person could have also been sick. I'm also getting that. This person could have also been sick. This person could have had a sick child, and you could have helped this person out financially. Okay. This person was financially using you. Financial abuse, controlling income and expenses, hiding or hoarding money. It's right there. I told you. I told you from the beginning. I told you from the beginning. And maybe this person maybe didn't think that you were going to leave. I don't know. Maybe they underestimated you. Maybe they thought that you weren't going to catch on to it. But either way, you caught on to it. Okay. You caught on to it. So now that you have gotten to a place where you know how to recognize, maybe you recognize it now. I don't know. I feel like you recognize it because what it's saying is that you are being careful now about who you surround yourself with and what you allow into your life, because you know before in the past, Five of Cups, you were being used for financial gain. Who is this person? And this could be anybody. I haven't pulled an aspire for a specific person, but this could literally be anybody. This could be a family member, an ex, a friend. It could really be anybody. What else, spirit guides? What's this toxic energy that cancers were dealing with in the past? Liar. Mm, 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 mm. Whoever this person is that you were dealing with, cancers, that's in your energy, this person was a liar. They lied to you about money specifically. Okay. What does it say? Fabricator and storyteller. This person was lying to you about money and using you for money. Now, money is one thing, right? And it's telling us specifically money is an issue. And I see money. We have number 87 here as well. So we have 87 here again, 87, 78, 59, 95. Maybe those are years. I'm not sure. But this person was a liar. They lied to you about a lot of things, in particular money. Oh my God. And it could have been flings as well. This person could have been lying to you about, this could be a person that had karmic connections or people that they were, I feel like this is probably an ex. I'm picking up an ex. Sorry, y'all. It's an ex. Um, it's just is what it is. This person wanted you to stay with them due to fear, illusions, emotional manipulation, and self-limiting beliefs. This person could have tried to make you feel small. This person could have been dealing with addictions as well. I'm picking that up. They could have had some kind of a monkey on their back or something that they did in excess. This person could have had some kind of a dark energy, like demonic type energy. I don't know. But this person, I don't know. They looks like they had like karmic connections here. This person could have wasted your time. Oh my God. Look at left on red. Left on red, ignoring and moving on. I can't make it up. Did I not say left on red? Y'all, like, you're moving on from this person wasted a lot of your time, and because you dealt with this person, your life, you've been this sounds like having to rebuild. This sounds like the energy of having to rebuild. Begin now. Don't question it. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Also, we have underlying health issues, undiagnosed and unidentified, undisclosed, in denial, unaware. This person could have had health issues and didn't tell you about it. I told you that. We talked about that. I told you it's plain as day. It's as plain as day, guys. This person could have affected your health as well. You could have gotten something from this person. And this person lied about it. If you ask this person, they lied about it. They definitely lied about the money. I'm going to pull one more card to see what toxic things that you had to deal with this person. Woke. Politically aware, activist, truth seeker. This person could have been out in the public eye, or they could have had this kind of a personality. Like maybe they could have been in the community, or they could have acted like, power to the people or something like that. I'm also getting Hotep. Okay. But either way, this is somebody that, maybe they knew a lot about politics, or maybe they knew a lot about what was going on in the world, or maybe they could have been a person that was out there, on the ground and committing and working together with different groups of people to, fight the power. They could have told you this. They could have pretended to be woke. Maybe they pretended to be. I'm getting that they could have pretended to. I'm getting, because liar came out, I'm getting that this person couldn't be trusted. So anything that this person basically told you, was more than likely fabricated. So this is how they may have came across. I'm getting this is how they came across. They could have come across that way. Maybe that's how people see them, but that's not really who they are. Under the deck, we have starter wife, supportive through thick and thin, but easily discarded after spouse has achieved goals. You could have had a child with this person. You could have had a child with this person, or you could have talked about having children with this person. And this person could have left you, or you left this person once you found out that they had a lot of toxic behaviors and or addictions. Yeah, they could have left you for somebody else, what they consider to be maybe a better lover. Big yikes. Major embarrassment. Feeling shameful. You could feel ashamed for dealing with this person. You may not even have told people to what degree that you've dealt with this person. But I'm getting like a big feeling of regret from your side, Cancers. So tell me more about this person. Let's just pull on this person. And we are almost 40 minutes in. Um, but I'm going to pull on this person so we can find out more about who they are. And I'm going to give you some advice about how you can move forward and get out of this energy here, because it looks like you're going through a lot. Maybe you could be dealing with your own health issues. Definitely, I see having to do some financial recovery. This could be credit. You could have helped this person get a house or something like that. You could have like moved in with this person and had to kick them out or deal with it. I'm getting that kind of energy. Like, I'm getting, you may have had to deal with this person. You may have to kick them out. There could have been drama where, maybe you said, hey, you get this half, I'll get that half. And you maybe dependent on this person to get their end, and they didn't pull their weight. I'm getting that kind of energy. Okay. Because this person affected you so much that you had to completely change something about your life, completely change. I'm getting multiple things. This could have been home, job, career, a child, like major, major changes because of this person. Let me see here. I want to pull from Shadow Love T. Let's see. So I'll pull from Shadow Love T. I'll pull a couple cards from here, but I want to pull characteristics. Let's see. I'll wrap it up for you guys. I don't want to keep you too long. And I want to make sure when I do these readings that they're not just pointless, like pointless, just droning on and on and on about anything, right? I don't want to repeat myself too much. I want to give you guys some substance. Okay, too many cards. I want the readings to be substantive. So I'm going to leave the comments open so you guys can provide feedback. And I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you so much for your support. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull. We have a card that flew out here. Okay. So we have 1 foot out. Okay. So this person's energy when they were with you was 1 foot out. We have the numbers 25 here. That could be 7 again. So you could be seeing a lot of 7s. I'm seeing a lot of 7s here. A lot of 7s, a lot of 8s. 87, 78. So this person could have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This could be how they live life though, right? Let's read what the card says. Threats to walk away, afraid to be rejected, points out inadequacies, engages in outside romantic activities, cheating. Did we see that? No, I didn't pull the cheating cards out. I wish I had pulled them out. But yeah, like this person, we knew we knew that. And see how it's even, remember that demon card I pulled out? Okay, I don't see it. I put it back into the deck. Okay, but there was a demon card that I pulled out. It was a card that basically said that this person, basically what this card says right here, they basically tried to make you feel guilty for leaving, or they didn't want you to leave. They tried to hold on to you. Okay, by trying to guilt trip you or gaslight you, possibly into thinking that you were the one who was the problem. Okay, threatens to walk away, afraid to be rejected, points out inadequacies, engages in outside romantic cheating. This person probably was a cheater as well. If they didn't cheat with you, with somebody else, they definitely cheated you financially or in some other way. So I'm going to pull one more card from the Shadow Love deck to give you characteristics about this person, so you can know a little bit more about who we're talking about here. This person is in your energy. They want to reach out to you, but you block this person. We have high end, affluent family, connected, treats others as less than, snobbish attitude, only dates or engages with people inside of circles. So this person could come from a family where you would never know. You would never think that maybe this person would take advantage of you for your finances. You would never think this person would take advantage of you for your finances, because they may come from a family that's connected. Like I told you, this person, when people see them, they may come across as woke, politically aware, and activists. They come up like, they may come across as even educated. This is a person who, this is not a person that when you would look at them automatically that you would know that they have these tendencies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they also looks like they like nice things as well. I'm seeing sneakers here, shoes. They might like nice shoes, nice sneakers, fancy things. They might wear jewelry or something like that. This person could be, just, if not high maintenance, semi-high maintenance. They like nice things. Outside looking in, you would never think that this person would use you for finances or a home or a job, or I don't know, but they did. And not only did they do that, they involved other people as well. All right. All right, so let's get a little bit more on this person. So I'm just going to pull like from the character oracle. I'm going to get this reading going because this is a really long reading. Tell me about this person, spirit guides and ancestors. Tell me about this person, characteristics about this person who's in Cancer's energy. Tell me about this person. How can Cancers know exactly who this person is? I mean, you have to know by now, but unless you've gone through multiple cycles and lessons of this, but let's be specific here. First card that flew out is Spiritual Seeker, devotee of the inner path, meditation, insight, practice. I'm getting that this could have triggered you to be more spiritual. This person could have come off as being spiritual as well. Maybe this person has some kind of a practice. Maybe they meditate. Perhaps they even, um, I'm not getting so much church, but I'm getting this person maybe interested in those kinds of things. Okay, give me characteristics of this person. Elder, wisdom bearer, experience, tradition, kindness, and health. This person could have a person in their life who isn't like an elder, or some kind of person that they talk to who has more experience, life experience than they do. There can also be an age difference here between you and this person. This person could also come across like they know these things. Like they may come across as if they know things. They come across as if they know things. They may try to, they just come across like they just try to know things. This person also, that if the next time you see them, they're going to look older. They're going to look much older than what they are. They're going to look like they've gone through something. Give me one more. Let me see, maybe a couple more. We'll see. I don't want the reading to be over an hour. Knight, keeper of armor, battle, loyalty. Yeah, this person, maybe they're a fighter. They may do things very quickly as well without thinking. But this person is a fighter. They may like to fight. Or they may do something where, I'm getting, they could be right-handed as well. They may like to fight. They may be interested in like medieval types of things. Maybe you know that show Game of Thrones? Maybe you guys watch Game of Thrones, or this person likes shows like that, like Game of Thrones. They may also like shows where, people fight back, and you know this whole fight the power thing. This is a big thing for them. It'd be fight the system or something like that. I'm gonna do maybe civil servant. Okay, give me one more, spirit guys. Yeah, definitely. This person is into like, they may like, I can't believe I'm going to say Marvel. They may like that. I'm not getting as much Marvel. Okay, I'm not getting as much Marvel, but that's for some, but not for all. They may like certain Marvel characters. I'm getting Blade. Okay, or certain characters like that. Because he has a sword. They may be into like medieval stuff. I'm still getting the Game of Thrones thing, or shows that are like that. This person, they feel like they have to avenge. That's interesting. Give me one more card, because this is interesting energy, and I've never picked this kind of energy up already. They might like things that are older as well. They may be like into like older things. We have learner, seeker of knowledge, inquisitive, progress, explorer, aspirant. So this person could also have gone to school. Maybe they're real educated. I told you this person is not stupid. This person is an educated person. They come from a family that's of educators, or they educate. This is not somebody that you would meet and be like, oh, this is somebody that doesn't have any money, or this is a user. This is somebody who's educated. They do well in school, or they did well in school, and they seek knowledge. But for some reason, they are shiesty individual. So that's just who they are. Okay, so let's see. Any more clues? Okay. All right. Let's pull from this deck. Who are you? You guys are getting all the bonus cards. Who are you? This person could be stubborn. Tell me who this person is, Spirit. This is way too many cards. Sorry, guys. Tell me who this person is. Yeah, this is not a stupid person. This is not somebody that you just picked up off the street and just took him home. This is somebody that you thought you saw potential in this person, and they took advantage of you. Yeah, this person could even like know multiple languages. They could be well traveled. They could have like different. They could be from a different part of the country or from a different country, and they are well studied. So this is not somebody that this is not like a, as some people might say, a dusty. This is not a dusty. Okay, homebody. This is maybe somebody that likes to stay home. They like to read. This is somebody who's educated. Okay, they could like coffee. They could like baths. They could like botany. Okay. Energetic. This person could be like athletic as well. I'm getting athletic. Give me one more. This person could also have a hot temper. I did see that. They could get upset over very little things, and they could also be an artist or be artistic, or they could be they could appreciate art. They may also have tats, earrings, or glasses. All right. So let's pull some advice. Let's pull some advice. Yeah, we got hot tempered again under the deck. So yeah, this person maybe flew off the handle maybe one too many times towards you, and I'm not liking that. So I'm going to pull an advice card from the meditation cards for self-love to close out the reading. Ancestors and spirit guides, please give me a message for cancers. Please give me advice for cancers as to how to move forward with this person. Yeah, I think that you're doing the right thing by not dealing with this person. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sides. I can understand why you would not want to talk to this person. This person seems like they are not necessarily healthy minds, body, spirit. They may not be financially healthy either. If you share a child with this person, you know, I mean, I don't know, you know, it's hard when there's a child involved, it gets more difficult, right? It's iffy. All right, you guys will have to use your discernment there. All right. Okay. So the card that you guys have is We Are Everything. And here's what it says. We are in everything, and everything is in us. Life is fluid, and so are we. Think about how a flower is made up of many non flower elements. The sky is in the flower, the soil is in the flower, the seed is in the flower, and we are in the flower. It is the same. We, our human bodies, made up of many non human elements. Everything is in us, and we are in everything. This is a contemplation and feeling rather than an understanding. When we realize that nothing is solid or permanent, we experience freedom. So with this is a really great card for you to hear, because what spirit is saying is that this situation, you thought this was going to last. This was not supposed to last. This was literally supposed to teach you a lesson that not everything that you see is for you. It looked like it was, but it wasn't. It was very deceiving. Maybe you had dealt with people in the past, and maybe you were a little bit different, and maybe this person right here, they deceived you because they showed up a little bit different. And you're like, this is the one, but it wasn't. And they showed you a side of themselves that you were probably shocked with, right? Probably quite shocked, didn't think that this person could have stooped this low, or that you would have to deal with this in regards to this person, because they come off as woke. They come off as very intelligent. They come off as being very, I don't know. They just like, they come off deep, right? They know a lot of different cultures. They may be an artist. They like to read books. They're very educated. They could come from educate them. It did for this person. You just couldn't tell. You just couldn't tell. But now that you've gone through it, you walking away with educated in knowing how to better identify these types of things, these kinds of toxic traits. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with the meditation, which says, close your eyes and contemplate all of the non-human elements within you. As you breathe, realize you are in everything. Thank you for joining me, Cancers. Peace, babe.